For all the college students out there, what was your first job out of college and how did you get it?
So my first job in college, I was a chiropractic assistant and a waitress. My first job out of college, I graduated from Clemson, go Tigers, with a degree in accounting, and I went and became an accounting supervisor for a company and 6 of its subsidiaries.
And so what advice would you have for young women trying to choose what studies to go into and kind of making these very important career choices at this moment in their life?
Well, I think a couple of things. First of all, find something you love, something that you can really throw your passion into. And my mom would always say, whatever you do, be great at it and make sure people remember you for it. And I think that's really important. But going into my first job, I was the only female executive of the company. And I want to tell you a story because this will let you know how learning doesn't stop in school. We had a meeting, and one day the CEO was running late. And so we were all sitting around, and he comes running in, and at that point the CFO turned to me real quick and said, "Nikki, will you get Paul a cup of coffee?" And I remember, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew how I handled that moment would matter on how they treated me going forward. I said, "Absolutely." And I leaned over to the phone in the middle of the table, and I called my executive assistant. And I said, "Pam, will you please bring Paul a cup of coffee?" They never asked me to get coffee again. But the point of that is, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You don't always have to kick and scream. You don't have to make a scene. You don't have to embarrass people. But you do have to stand your ground. And you always have to protect your integrity.